magic in the air.
Recording. Hi.
Well, here we are. This is the video we've been waiting to do the whole weekend. We're doing adult film while we drive.
Remember Duke Deer.
We're doing an adult film while we drive, starring that finger shit.
No, we're not.
Oh, okay. Anyway, 311, 311, 311, 311, 311. If you're not down for the band 311, I'll say it. You just stop the video right here and, like, you don't waste your time. But we're on the way back to
Pith off.
the Central Coast from Vegas.
Just left Baker.
Just that bigger. If you were to ask me what my favorite concert was in my life, I don't know. There's been a lot of great bands I've seen live, and I've seen Wish Lane. I've seen dozens of shows. But if you're going to ask me the greatest concert experience, hands down, it's 311 Day. Over any festival I've been to, anything. For starters, 311 Day, for those who are tuning into this, hopefully you were there too if you're watching this, in which, hello Excitables, it was nice to meet all you.
Brodels and Slinkies.
Brodels and Slinkies and all the Excitables. You guys are so
From
awesome.
all over the world.
It was really, 311 have been together for 30 years with the same original roster, and I can't think of bands with 5 members that have stayed together that long.
They like each other.
That still like each other and are obvious about it, and their fan base is rabid in the most positive ways I've ever seen.
Hungry.
They're hungry. Yeah, there's no, I think maybe they have debates about what albums they may love or dislike, or songs they love, or for the most part, everybody understands the message of the band, the positivity, and you feel it in the fan base. There's a point in my life that I used to think, well, positivity and all this anti being good stuff, and as I've gotten older, man, I'm totally okay with this band's message. That's how they've been able to persevere, and the fan base just is phenomenal. Meeting them, everybody, no one talked down each other's experiences. People have seen them anywhere from, her and I haven't even seen them a combined total of 20 times, and that sounds like a lot for any other band. I've seen them, this is probably my 9th, 10th, and 11th show, because you count each day. People have seen them hundreds of times. One dude gave out pics that said it was his 915th show. People gave
That's
out...
what the 915 was?
I think it was.
God.
People gave out, maybe, I could be wrong, but people gave out swag.
Well, if that was what it was, that's amazing.
I mean, and the show, the experience, it was 3 days, roughly 3.5 hour show, 4 hour show each night, 100 songs spanning 3 nights, and their songs, they're not like a jam band. They're good songs. It's fun to sing along to, bounce around to. They touched each other.
Real quick. Look at the sunset behind me. That's pretty.
That's a good view, actually.
I'm distracted.
No, that's okay. I mean, well, it's a long drive. Everybody, so many people came from all over, and I'm calling it an experience because most festivals or 3-day things or multiple bands, or you have to mix with other fan bases. You don't know how it's gonna go. Everybody was on the same page here. It was like going to a sporting event that everyone's rooting for the same team and everyone's a winner. Everybody won. I know that, and they did a live webcast of it. I do understand some people had mixed opinions on their song selection, but you try picking 100 songs from the 200 they have. They have just over 200 songs they could have picked from. They did a really beautiful, unique thing especially on the second night where he played with his daughter. The third night
there was not a dry eye in the house when he brought Echo.
No,
Exum on there.
When Echo came out, that's his daughter's name. Real adorable. When Nick brought his daughter out, he's just like, if you didn't want to cry, you have no heart. But the experience, I'm so speechless about it because we're still on the way back from it. Now, here's the part of the video that is not going to be as fun, but it was in Vegas, but this is historic for another reason. Right now, if you're watching this, and today's Pi Day, March 14th, 2020. The world is in shambles about this coronavirus stuff, and that's not what this video is about. But it affected Vegas while all of us excitables were there to enjoy 311. We're watching on TVs about sporting events. Day one, I saw like NBA's canceled. All of everything's canceled. I get a note from my son's baseball coach that all baseball's canceled. Everything, life is canceled everywhere. They're not letting people near anywhere if nothing, no how, no nothing doing. People freaking out in stores, whatever your stance is, that's not what this is about. But the fact is, 311 and their fans all came together to still, we're gonna do this. 311 is the only.
That was the only show they allowed to continue to take place in Vegas. So everything else was closed down.
Yes, 311 is the only band, probably that night, and for this whole week.
The only event.
Yeah, all of show.
Basketball got canceled.
Everything.
All the
There's an
nightclubs.
Yeah.
Everything shut down except for what we were at.
NCAA tournament was canceled. We saw basketball players from the Pac-12 all there, just families wasted
Killing
trips.
time.
Everybody's just trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, and even the people at the Park MGM were like, man, thank you, 311 fans. And people at all the stores were like, without you 311 fans, Vegas would have just died right now. And we were everywhere, and we were all like, you know what? Whatever's gonna happen, we got to enjoy that. And 311 got to play through all that. And they never said the words coronavirus or COVID-19, but they did say, we understand what's going on, and thank you guys. And we know what Nick felt, so that's what makes this historic. Not only was if none of that was going on, this was already an experience, something I've never been to a 311 day. They do it every March 11th.
My first also.
Yeah, her first also. It was our first 311 day. 311, those who know us already, if you're new to it, we got engaged at a 311 show. We met Nick and Mitt through a series of communication. Like, we could do a different video about that one day, but I hope all you excitables watching this, ATL crew, you guys are super cool meeting you guys. Taylor, Polar Bear, Jesse, you guys were really fun to like BS with and like walk to this venue with when our legs weren't tired the first day. And we met some really cool people. Chris with the I love the chip, man. Thank you. That was really cool. So many cool people.
Mike with the tattoos. Lots and lots of 311 tattoos representing like a mobile.
Yeah, we didn't get any, but so all you people, Chris Salzar, Kim, Terry, it was cool to see you guys there too. But anyway, we just want to talk about how cool it was. No band does this kind of thing. Someone posted to me, does your band have a holiday? Like, they do. And people celebrate their holiday. It's better than any holiday that's, I can't even, but leave your, if you're not into 311, or you probably even like a song or two, but give them a chance if you haven't already. And those of you who are devoted, thank you for being able to share being a 311 fan with us, accepting us, and we love being part of the Excitable crew. And and Virgie's, and I seen you there too. And you know what, I want to shout out to Casey and Pete, man, thank you guys for messaging us during the show. That was really cool.
It was kind of like you were there with us.
Yeah, it pretty much was. And the way things are right now, we would totally understand why nobody went to anything at this point. I mean, we were already there, and we'll sure find out in a few days or not if we're healthy or not, but whatever. So
well, I came to Vegas with this already, but
she coughs all the time.
I cough all the time. You guys have seen, if you've seen our videos before, my signature is always in them. That's how you know I'm there.
She coughs.
That's how she finds me in the store. You can hear me.
I go and I finds her in the stores. So
that's okay.
thank you guys again for everything, and thank you for your time watching the video. I appreciate it. You could have watched anybody, but you watched us, so thank you. Instead of, I usually say the deuces and trays, keep it easy, my ponkers, but I'm gonna say this time, 3s and 11s.
Yeah. Let us introduce you to
the
some excitable crew.
Yeah, we just came up with that right now.
Yeah,
So
we did.
thank you guys.
No, we didn't. We don't own the rights to that.
We
Don't mute it.
Yeah, don't mute it, please. That's why there's no 311 playing, or else YouTube would mute our videos. So, thank you again. Like and subscribe, share the video. All our other videos are about like other stuff, not 311 related. That we
Yeah,
make.
we do. We'll have other videos attached to this trip. Also, some food reviews and
Some
such.
other fun things we got to do. Interesting experience at White Castle. Anyway, we'll post the links.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. 3s and 11s. Keep it easy, my pagos.
Bye.
There's magic in the air.